Hi again, everyone, and welcome into Cincinnati Bengals Talk. I'm James Rapien of BengalsTalk.com. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and join the 45,000 plus that are finding out right now about Evan McPherson's contract extension. That's right. Money Mac is here to stay, agreeing to a 3-year, $16.5 million contract. League sources have confirmed that that deal is in place. Mike Garafolo of NFL Network, the first to report the deal. And the contract includes $10 million in new money in year one, which is the most for a kicker for a 3-year deal in NFL history. Evan McPherson now under contract for the next 4 seasons, 24, 25, 26, 27. That is exactly what you want. He was entering the final year of his rookie contract, and I get it. A lot of you were nervous, but Money Mac gets done. More on him in just a second. Just got to tell you that this breaking news brought to you by Rivertown Inquiry. Get to rivertowninquiry.com, use code CBT, get 15% off, and stay tuned because they're going to have a really cool Evan McPherson shirt coming out in the near future. But they have a ton of orange and black gear that you need to get your hands on. Get that Tiger Rocks glass, have some bourbon in it. It tastes great out of the Tiger Rocks glass, rivertowninquiry.com. Code CBT. All right. Evan McPherson makes a ton of sense. This is one of those situations. This is the exactly how Evan McPherson should have handled the situation. I talked to him at his locker a few weeks ago. We put that video up, and a bunch of reporters were asking him after the Harrison Butker extension. And literally, whether it was on the mic, off the mic, he just was like, "Oh, it'll get handled when it gets handled." Not stressed, didn't feel pressure, just kind of rolled with the punches. And that's why Evan McPherson, I honestly think that's why he's great, is because he approaches pretty much everything that I've seen that way, whether it's a kick in the divisional round where he's talking to Joe Burrow as a rookie and does a practice swing and says, looks like we're going to the AFC championship game, and then goes out there on the road and does it, whether it's a week later doing it at Arrowhead, or it's talking about a multi-million dollar contract that his agent is negotiating. Evan is calm, he's cool, collected, doesn't get rattled, and handles his business. And look, on Locked On Bengals, I don't know how many of you know this, but the Money Mac nickname, it started there. I gave him that nickname during his rookie year, and it took off because he's awesome, not because it's the best nickname in the world. I think that there were maybe some better nicknames given to him, but that took off because Evan is an awesome kicker. He's one of the best kickers in the NFL, and what a weapon he is. Last week is the perfect example of this. The Bengals are so confident in Evan McPherson, and I know he missed the 58-yarder, but they're so confident in him that they put him out there, 58-yard field goal attempt, with Brian Rico as his holder, the undrafted punter that's battling Brad Robbins for the punting job. And they do that from 58 yards in the first preseason game. There haven't been any kickers in for the Bengals in my lifetime, maybe ever, probably ever. I'm thinking back to everything I wrote in my book, Into the Jungle, right there, that you could confidently say that about. And I know they've had kickers that have kicked 50 plus and you're confident in, but man, Evan, he's got the leg, he's got the clutch gene, and he doesn't get rattled. I'm not saying he's perfect. Of course he's not. But last year, going into last season, there was talk of 40 to 49 yards. And he's gotta figure that out because that was part of his game that was kind of rough in 2022. Well, he figured that out and was consistent there. And the 50 to 59, you're going to miss some of those. They're long field goals. Sometimes those are situational. You're in the elements, you're in the weather. The fact that you have a weapon like that, it's like when Steph Curry takes a, a three 10 feet behind the 3-point line. You're okay with it. You're comfortable with it. And so what a weapon for the Bengals to have. What a good piece to secure for the next 4 years. And honestly, I think it's a pretty darn good value for both sides. I mean, 3 years, $16.5 million makes a ton of sense. He's going to get a ton of that money up front in that first year of the deal. And for the Bengals, you get this guy locked up, and it's just such a weapon to have on offense. It really is. To put points on the board, having a guy like that. I love it. I'm happy for Evan McPherson. Congrats to the McPherson family. They have a little one, and now not only do they have Little Money Mac, but the Money Mac nickname holds up and is more true than ever. Congrats. Please be sure to check out, by the way, our preview of Saturday's game. What I'll be watching for: Bengals, Bears. We don't have to be on the lookout for an Evan McPherson extension. That is done. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. And for Andrew Fox Miller, I'm James Rapien. Thank you so much for watching Cincinnati Bengals Talk.